It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Oklahoma City Nighthawks and the Detroit Lions. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Now on first down, and this one caught by Travis Kelce. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
And 6 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara.
Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. DK Metcalf, 64 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
Lining up for the point after.
Well, they talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
Marcus Peters on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6.
Then he'll give it here to his running back. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big pickup of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Eric following the pickup of 4. Here's second and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
A good run of 6 yards there gets them closer to the goal line with second down coming up. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
No gain on the play, and what to do now on fourth and goal. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on fourth and goal from the 1. They'll try and run for him, and he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's only able to get it up to about the 2-yard line.
Let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Now 4th down.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
A Hall of Fame coach once said, there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or 2. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just 1 catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first. Mahomes now on first down. Forced out to his left. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's the end.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Oklahoma City has the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
The Lions.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Brings 2nd and 4. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's Mason. Touchdown, Detroit. Big play there. 67 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
This one brought in by Jefferson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
First down.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
On the carry.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now here's Mahomes. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of 40 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Nighthawks.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Von Miller able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And he's going to be sacked back on his side of the field at the 44. Nick Bosa. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
The 33-yard line.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
At the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and...
Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. And it is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Steps away to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it up. He will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. And We'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now Mahomes. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
At the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw is going to be incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes steps away. He'll find Metcalf. All the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Flush to his right. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Over 1st and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play question.
You're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you're all looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
Now a play fake here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
For the running back.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. Back to throw here. It's complete. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Byron Jones on the coverage.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And a throw here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he's into the clear. He's at the 50, 30, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
Different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many syllables. Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. Now a handoff here to his running back. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And to give this time to the tailback. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
Calling no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he hits him in stride. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
The pass.
Call it a gain of 5. And that'll make this a 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
At the 49-yard line.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. T.J. Watt showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he is going to have a Lions Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
At the 10-yard line.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to lead to a third and 12. On play action, they'll throw. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions add on to their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Lions 24. Nighthawks.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 25-yard.
The offense back out there at the line ready for their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
18 on the play.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. On the check down, he finds Kamara. The ball is out. Kamara fumbled it. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
James Lynch on the
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right? Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Mahomes now on first down. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Mahomes will try again on second down. Pass incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
An important play right here, third and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. There he goes, right side. And touchdown. DK Metcalf, his second touchdown of the night. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now.
The kick is
So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now. They're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score.
first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more yards now go around. A first down as well.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Out of the gun now on third down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2. If they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back. Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Back to throw. Being chased out left. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down. Now Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more on that one, and another first down. And again, it's Mahomes. Rolling to his left, and that is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
He's back to throw. We'll get this one underneath to Kamara. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Buying time to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to tie things up in the final minute. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. Well, we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game, because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got a 2-minute warning to come up. Or they're going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But you know, sitting up here in the booth, I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. Right back to him on 1st down. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts
1 yard gain
as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
The pass. Complete.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
5. Brings up 3rd and
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows 1st down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This would put them in the NFC title game. And he got it. The kick is good. He splits the uprights. And in doing so, he sends them to the NFC title game. The Lions stay alive as we say thanks for watching and so long. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.